Hello. So last time I said Apex got it so that they fucked up all the progression and also ranked, but the new split happened after all, and it seems like everyone got bumped down to silver too, which is, well, definitely suboptimal. And I still don't think I'm gonna make it, man. Like, everyone's got fucking no recoil cheats. It's not fun to play. Absolute worthless shit. Like, I'm trying my... Oh, hello. Well, I'm trying my best. Oh, more? Oh, huh? 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 Oh, there we go. Man. Not seeing your target is completely ruining this. There we go. Alright. At least his skeleton is slim, right? Stop hating fat people. Hate fat people. Hate more fat people. Ah, there's the problem. No, that explains it. This is why we need ray tracing. Because the reflection in the mirror doesn't shine the light back at us to illuminate us. Oh, that's terrible. Is anyone else? Yes, actually. And his eyes glow too. So it's easier to hit, totally. 3 headshots. Man, wrenching. Oh, there's this. It can't be good, can it? It looks like a bug with all those antennas. Antennae, actually. Antennae on its back. Very fucking what? Very bug-like. Only, you know, bugs usually don't have 2 heads. Not usually. So Apex is still complete slog. Second thing, it's been like 2 months now, but I don't know if you know, there is a porn star who ended up in a hospital in a vegetative state. And of course, simps can't stop themselves from throwing...
Hello, is this reaching anyone? I'm broadcasting on a very low frequency. If you can hear me, I'm not far. Please help me. I've locked myself in storage room C4. Please, if anyone can hear me, please help me.
Alright, storage room C4, at least it's easy to remember. Fuck. It's easy to remember because it's like the explosives, and that's funny. So the porn star has her simps just throwing money at her because or something. Yeah, like people well, oh man. What I'm trying to say is it's just a porn star. Why would you care about human being, right? Obviously, but like people are desperate to help her rather than, you know, maybe doing something with the war efforts that are going on, both Israel and Palestine, and also Ukraine and Russia. No, what's more important is to just send prayers and thoughts to a porn star. Because, you know, after all, what gives you more pleasure? A porn star or peace in the world? It's not like she's the only one doing whatever she was doing. And also her material is already online, so it'll be fine. You really don't need her doing any more. It's not like she's gonna be doing anything different than she was doing already, right? I mean, I'm sure you can go over her catalog, and there'll be enough. Like, I say that, but I mostly mean, oh shit, Monster Closet. I mean that people like playing games repeatedly over and over instead of getting a new one. So I'm sure they'll be fine just watching the same porn over and over again instead of waiting for new material from her. So she's in a vegetative state. The first rumors were saying it's because of the drugs. Well, drugs, just, you know, narcotics. But then the family said no, it wasn't because of the drugs. So it's either the drugs or we don't know why. And she's in a vegetative state and the things aren't looking up for her. That's the situation in porn, in case you were worried about getting your dick hard. Talking about dying though, I also watched a guy... Oh, hello. Shit. I also watched a guy have cancer and it completely blew out his face. Well, completely. It blew out his face quite a lot. And then he died, so... Not too fun, definitely not for him and his family. Oh, is that alive? Yeah, basically. And it's eating. Dude, have some class. Oh, and this guy's alive either. He didn't mind. Be like him. Right? Don't mind. Remember, if only the world cared a little less about anything, then we wouldn't have simps so worried about a porn star and such. Right, next thing. I've heard that there's been a remake or at least a remaster. Oh, that's a big console. A remake or a remaster. Oh, I'm losing health. The big one's gonna be 25. I'm gonna pick health from here. Take health from here, maybe. There's been a remake or remaster of Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront games. No, not the ones made by EA, actually. The older ones. Made by, I don't really remember whom. One way or another. They're being remade, have been, and released. And people aren't really... The reception is quite cold. People didn't like it. I don't know why. And it's hard for me to comment on it. You know, the gaming news. Because I only had the first game, the original game. And then I didn't have the second one. And it's hard to get either of them now because it's basically exclusively multiplayer. So if you pirate it, often those functions don't work, which is kind of weird. It's about time we'd be able to do that. Like even when it comes to server functions in the perpetually online almost game as service scams. UAC today. Right, so we've got that. What is this then? Nothing actually. Security checkpoint junction. Cameras. Security checkpoint. Hold on, let's look at it this way. Oh hey, that's me. Oh hey, that's me. Oh hey, that's me. Coolant junction. I bet you it goes into infinity as well. So I'm gonna stop at 4 or whatever. Coolant junction, nothing going on. MFS compressor. Nothing's going on. Storage and engineering. Nothing's going on. And there's a guy here. Is he mutated? I can't tell. Not that I would be able to tell if I put my face closer into it. I think he's using tools, so... Oh wait, why would you do that? Go back to that. He's using tools, so that would imply that he's not fucked up. So we should be careful about light sources, because they might be attached to someone sentient and not possessed. Right. I don't know why the reception is cold, and I don't think I would be getting those games without paying. So I can't really comment on that, though those games have a cult following and are good, at least in terms of the originals as compared to the coldly received remakes. So that's the situation in the world currently. And we're just gonna have to continue because everything is locked off. And there's nothing left but to move. Bugoid. Oh. Come down now. Right. I don't know if he was eating the guy or not. I don't know where did that guy come from, because he shouldn't be like an enemy, right? Oh, we're not oxygenated because there's a hole in the wall here, and those are sluices. Oh, I see. We're still at 0 oxygen. Oh, that can't be good. If only I had a helmet just like he has, right? Where are we? We haven't been here yet, alright. Oh. I'm sure we're gonna get that video soon enough. I just vented the rest of the base too. Oh, it's fine now, because that door is closed. Can I get those? Maybe, eventually. If I go around somewhere. Maybe. It might be a secret. I hope it's not gonna be a secret. Right. Just to be thorough. And to remove all the evidence. Right? Because how will people know that we've summoned demons here? By watching the videos. Or maybe families would like to get the corpse. That's Betruger. Yeah. Families would like to retrieve corpses. We don't want them to retrieve corpses. I'm sure that we're security. For some reason we as Marines are here and we have to protect a corporate interest by destroying evidence and also corpses that would lead to discovery of more things by the civilians and people not affiliated with UAC. So I guess I can't jump over this railing, but I can. Oh, they'll just keep talking. I don't want you to keep talking. Only I'm allowed to talk here. Oh, we're still doing that. Oh no, that's regular people. Good. They also used speech. You're either using tools or speech. Oh, hey, hello. Dude. Let's team up. Oh, right. Of course. Yeah, let's team up. I was supposed to team up with someone. Right, so there's the door. At least it's regular walking as opposed to whatever happened at the beginning of the discombobulator laser. So that's about time to check out. Andrew Chin. Treatment of research team. Alright, also Bernie Lipschitz. I think we found him with his data pad there because he was fixing the leaks of oxygen, I think, oxygen leaks. And if the things were allowed to continue like that, that would rupture and would pose a health hazard. And I think he was the victim after all. Although, of course, right next to him there was a guy just working on some shit, unaffected by possessions, and also unaffected by his colleague dying, so... And I'm supposed to care? Exactly. Think of the porn stars, dude. Treatment of research team.
Audio report regarding the disrespectful treatment of me research staff. September 14th, 2145. As you know, I have gone to considerable effort to recruit my staff researchers for Alpha Labs. Finding team members with the qualifications, let alone the willingness to come to Mars, has not been a trivial task. You know this already. But it is necessary that I emphasize why their complaints must be taken seriously. We won't be able to keep our people who will recruit new researchers if the harassment continues. No, harassment is exactly the right word. I'm routinely getting reports of UAC security asking inappropriate questions and submitting my staff to unnecessary background checks. I must insist that we be allowed to keep our personal lives private and be left to complete our assignments without further delays. If there is some kind of security threat, I suggest that UAC security look more deeply into their own staff. This is Andrew Chin.
Alright, sounds like we've got a bunch of tyrants in the facility, and I'd like to remind you that Second Amendment exists, so you could just shoot them, because that's tyranny, right? Don't try to be civil. Obey the laws. Shoot the policemen that do whatever that is. Harassment that harass you. Don't let tyranny stand. You've got your Second Amendment. Just shoot the police. This is illegal advice. Shoot the police. That inconveniences you, I guess. Well, you know, right? As long as you're right, just shoot the police. All you have to do all you have to be is right to legally shoot the police. Martian Buddy again. Play Uanets or Wanets Draco Wizards now. That's right up my alley, considering that I'm a Shadow Wizard money gangster. Play Uanets Draco Wizard now. Online gamer. Hey, that's me. The quest for the Chalice of Sanguine Drac. Man. Chalice of Sanguine Drac. So, Chalice, it's the cup. Sanguine is blood. And then Drac. Maybe Drac Sanguine, so it's the blood of Drac. But in this form, it's just supposed to sound cool, but I have no idea what they're trying to convey instead. Begins now. The evil Vloxomire has cast a dark cloud of evil across the land of Nosgath. Who will raise above and challenge his legions of willed wolves and berserkotrolls. Not me, apparently. Well, I'll do it. Raise your scimitars aloft and strike back. Join Uanet's hottest RPG Draco Wizards today for only 29 credits per month. Unfortunately, this is game as a service, so I won't participate. Though, you know, maybe at this point, maybe they've got free-to-play system where you could subscribe for extra perks, or on top of that, they might actually specify the service conditions where it is a service as opposed to just telling you just keep paying and we won't tell you when it ends. Or maybe, well, it ends every month, so, right, they're in the clear. Oh, also, by the way, that's pretty important. There is a guy making a lot of fuss, or at least trying to make a lot of fuss, about the crew being cancelled. So people own that game and they're just gonna shut down the servers because the game is exclusively online and it requires central server to play. Which is bullshit because they're going into your house and stealing your game, essentially. Pulling the rug from underneath you. That shouldn't happen. Look into it. Consumer laws, consumer rights, European Union, France owning the game, stopping the games from being destroyed by companies who own them, game as service being a scam, and citizens of United States have basically no rights, and they definitely don't have the right to own the software. So, good thing that you're the police of the world. Meanwhile, supporting Israel in that war, of course. The guy is trying to make fuss about it. I don't own the crew, but I would try to participate in just saving games in general, right? Because in the future, when they decide to cut off your game, that might not be allowed because it will be illegal. At least they would have to patch it so that you can host local games on your computer, just like in Jedi Academy, in Jedi Outcast, and even in Quake. In the older games where you're the host, the game just lets you host a game. Simple as. Okay, Walter Connor's 8-sided die. Well, the singular of dice is dice, because it's not spelled D-I-E-S for plural, it's spelled dice, like mice. Singular for dice would be douse, just like mouse. Singular for dice isn't die. Die is to stop living, and does that. Dear Chin, I'm writing in regard... Oh, he's a gamer after all, so that's what was going on. The Iraq has landed. Storage cabinet 038. That we're gonna have to look for this one. I'm writing in regard to the 8-sided die you borrowed from me. They would say D8. I would have you know. Learn some fucking lingo. If you are not going to invite me to the game, then I would like my 8-sided die back. It has been 2 weeks and I am very irritated. Walter Connors. I don't think anyone's getting their dice back. Eric Reeves, the Iraq has landed. Andy, just got in. That ride sucked. I flew in with the new system analyst, Jamie Mendoza. He was always getting into it with these two security goons, Jim Daly and Mark Walters. They would argue for hours and sometimes days about any topic. Well, they're having conversations. We can't have that. Not on my watch. A month and a half in that sardine can will make anyone bug out after a while. Does a flight from Earth to Mars last a month? Take a month? Is that what they're saying? That's quite a lot of time. And Darkstar didn't look like it's got a lot of room on board. Anyway, let's get some lunch. I need some real food. Yeah, as opposed to what were they feeding you on the ship if you weren't in cryosleep? Brian Wellington, storage cabinet 038. Or 38. Mr. Chin, the repairs to storage cabinet 038 have been completed. The door is no longer stuck and we pulled the dent from the side. Oh, cool. Someone's been very mad and smashing at it, trying to open it probably. It would be a good idea in the future to remember your cabinet codes instead of trying to force it open with a wrench. Just for your records, the new code for cabinet 038 is 409. Might be a good idea to write it down, maintenance. Might be, but now we've got it written down, so we should be able to access it as soon as we find it. Right, what was the other important thing that I was talking about? I should go back and heal, maybe, simply. Not with a med pack, because they usually... Or maybe with a med pack, med kit. The one... Oh, there's no oxygen here again. We just need to be quick. We're still venting the base. We're like 3-4 doors down. And it's not helping. It reminds me of Doom 4 again. 5 actually. Doom 5. Oh, yeah, fuck. I can't access those small medkits anymore. Just the med station. Oh? Okay. We're still looking for the guy. If only I had a helmet. Yeah, still. Yeah, reminds me of Doom. You're opening all those doors. They don't close fast enough. You're venting the atmosphere from the entire station. Cool. Cool. Pretty cool, right, so this is still packing. Fuck. We don't need you around. You saw nothing. Because you have no eyes. That's still doing whatever. Shit, hold on. Oh, that's the button. Right. Uh-oh, that can't be good. That guy got hit. Right.
Bravo team reports they've located your position but are unable to move to your current location. Head through engineering and try to link up with them in Sector 3.
Head through engineering and find the entrance to Alpha Labs Sector 3, I guess. Well, So at least we've wasted some ammo, and now we're able to pick up everything that's left behind. Make those rounds. I'll leave it at that. Like 40 more rounds, we'll probably just find them on the way. I don't want to deal with the fucking depressurization of the whole base again. It's kind of silly. Oh hey, the video disc. It must be about the thing. Should we pick this up right away? And a PD. Alright, we're picking this up. Fuck it. So first the video. I'm sure that will be cool. Video discs, the last one, right? Still can't. I still can't. Only I don't really need to. So at least there's that.
Since the dawn of the space age, Union Aerospace has been at the forefront of not only developing new technology, but pushing those developments to even more daring extremes. With an abundant production of hydrogen fuel, thanks to the Hydrocon, the specialist teams asked the big question: can we devise a way to store and deliver that fuel to make the dream of deep space research a reality? The answer has been a resounding yes. Under the direction of Dr. Malcolm Betruger, key UAC scientists have made startling new discoveries in the fields of quantum physics. And with them, they have been able to use the actual space between electrons and protons in a molecule as a storage medium for fuel in our interplanetary antimatter drives. Now, fuel that would once take up half the payload of an interplanetary ship only occupies a fraction of that space. You are looking at the Molecular Fuel Storage Compactor. The MFS compressor is yet another UAC marvel that brings the dream of reaching and colonizing the most distant planets closer to a reality. The UAC has long made safer worlds for everyone, and now they will bring those worlds even closer than you could ever imagine.
Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty futuristic and sci-fi-ish. Only, so what's the fuel that we're able to store in between subatomical particles in an atom? It's not going to be atoms of hydrogen, is it? It better not be, because it would be stupid. The success with the MFS compressor.
Audio log for Walter Connors. The MFS compressor is producing fantastic results. The latest modification I made to the dilation matrix were the real key to the recent breakthrough. All in all, I feel my work on this project has been the catalyst that propelled everything forward. I've also taken a set amount of time each day to make sure that everyone is doing their job, and of course I check all of their data to ensure that no mistakes are made. This is going to be a huge moneymaker for the company, and quite honestly, without my input and hard work, I'm not sure that we would have gotten this far. But I wanted also to thank you for your supervisory role in the project. Working with you is a true honor.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Remember me in the end of the year reports, as I'm certain I deserve a promotion. Walter out.
I'll think about it. So, who's this voice log aimed at? Because it's on your PDA. You're supposed to send it somewhere to Betruger, maybe. I mean, he's so excited about his fucking discovery and invention. It's hard to get excited about anything anymore. Especially, I know about myself. Talking about games again, I've noticed that I'm not really looking forward to anything. And with talking about difficulty, it's more about you can right. Since I'm not looking forward to anything, I might as well just play anything, play whatever, play everything. But we ain't nobody got time for that. So should be narrowing things down. And I've got a lot of series started off to continue. So at least there's that to go through. But it's like Starfield came out, right? And I liked the Elder Scrolls. I liked Morrowind. I liked Oblivion. Nobody likes Skyrim. And then they made, and I liked Fallout 3 because I wasn't spoiled by the previous games about knowing how well it's supposed to play. Also, I wasn't paying attention. So, walking around the world, picking things up, that was working fine. But I've also still have Fallout 4 to play. And then why would I play Starfield? It's a new story that I don't care about. And I also hear that it's an awful game anyway. So why bother? Why bother to just crank the difficulty slider up high over there just to suffer the rest of the game? Note to self, need to remember to get my 8-sided die back from Chin. Oh hey, that again. Should never have lent it to him in the first place. He never invited me to play. He's not my friend. That's autistic. Walter Connors, note to self. Again, I need to remember my code to cabinet 039. 102. That, well, so, and they're also like neighbors in the storage compartment department. Sure. And that's from Derek this time. Walter, I wanted to personally thank you for your latest modification proposal for the dilation matrix. The boys at CPU, at the computer, have crunched your numbers, and after some deliberation we've agreed that this is the most fantastically bogus theory that we've ever seen. So that can be a compliment. If you are remotely interested in not getting your gnome-loving, dragon-slaying, power-leveling ass fired, I suggest you lay off the role-playing and learn some basic math. Good luck on your next review, Derek. So, did he succeed or did he not? This is later in the time. But he said that he's... Well, that's some story. I might not be getting it. He's either talking bullshit and making audio logs to himself as if he's already done it and he's already made it. Like self-actualization, sort of, almost, autistically. Or open main event has, sure. Vent to the base again, sure. Oh, that's what's opening. Okay. We needed a computer for that, sure. This door, no, right. Yes, this door is open, right? Yeah, because it's green here. So, where am I going? Through the vent or through here? I don't know. I don't want to miss out on things. Ah, that can be good. Doom for it. Who's next? Who's next? Ah, him. There we go, easy. 15, right. That's pretty good. That's a big one. That's still getting compacted. Oh, that does something. So where do we go? Where do we go? That's already here. That looks important. That can be the side place. Let's go through the vent. I'm sure that's... Oh, that fell off, I think. I'm thinking this is like a floor plate that would block a thing, but it's not. So there is no crawl space that we can get into and get more loot. Simple as. So I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, I'd like to game, but there's nothing I'm interested in gaming. Would like to game something interesting. And there's like a lot of games, right? Steam releases something, indie games, AAA games, series of games. You would still be catching up on, rather than, oh hey, that's that. Yeah, that's where I want it to be. It sounds like it's skittering, so I was worried about this sound being made by some enemy, but it wasn't, so it's fine. Yeah, you might as well play anything at this point, right? I might. It's all about putting it at high difficulty and surviving or enjoying the challenge. And I've got a lot of games, especially from Epic Games. Right, so let's take the lift, and that's probably gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something Epic for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Subscribe, and if you don't like the video, it's entirely your fault.